Oh, my stream. Oh, man, now my stream title is going to be fucked up for main thing. Okay. God damn it. Okay. And we should be chilling. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what that... Oh, that's definitely the audio disconnecting and reconnecting. Save. Okay, cool. Now... Okay, now that's all good to go. Okay, gotta make sure we are accessing the correct... Yep, right microphone, right microphone. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's bump this up just a pinch so y'all can freaking see. Oh, that should be good. The plasma, the console text is a little bit fuzzy when you zoom in like that. I realized. Right now I am here. I'll just show you. Hopefully nothing breaks. I'm trying to work on a sort of tower defense type game. Right now we are working on setting up collisions between these guys right now. And I am attempting to create a sort of like, We're just working on collisions right now. Right now I am working on setting up a grid so that we can more efficiently iterate our enemies in order to have them collide a little bit faster. Here, let me tell my friends that I'm live. Which server should I put this in? Copy video URL. Okay, cool. If any of my buddies show up, we'll get to say hi. Bitrate's messed up. Okay, let's drop frames 0 per second. I think it's fine. Here, I can crank up the bitrate real quick. I haven't streamed on this setup, so might have to fiddle with some things. That's alright. What do you recommend? 6,800. I suppose I could just typed it in. Okay, we should be at a much higher bitrate. And we shouldn't have any issues. Alright. Yeah, so I was just working on... So the way that this collision grid works is we have our grid defined right here, and I define a range of cells, which are these bad boys, and I am working on an ability to add new indexes into this. And the index, I have this fat, big ol' enemies array right here. I'm just trying to, I'm storing indexes into this main array, and I am working on doing that right now. So when we add one, we want to remove the old value. So what I do is I grab the cell, and then I'm iterating through it. And I am now going to copy the extra data past the index and shift it all back. So let's see, we copy from the position that we're at, and then, yeah, we're copying into that, and we're copying from, actually no, we're going to want to add 1 to that. Yeah, definitely going to want to add 1 to that. size of uint. This is just type def for an unsigned int, because I use unsigned int a lot and I don't like typing out unsigned int every single time. I suppose I could also include stdint. I haven't bothered to do that. Since I really just use unsigned int, I don't really fuck with, because you want to be knowledgeable about word sizes on computers, and I usually just let the compiler decide that for me. Let's see, so we size of uint times enemy cell index size. That might be a problem. I don't think we need to do index size, because size, so whenever an index is added to, here, I should get better about having that. Whenever an index is added to this, if there's not enough space there for another index, it then reallocates more memory. But if there is space, it doesn't deallocate, like it doesn't shrink the size that's already there. Because there's not really a need to in this specific instance. But any amount, any data that's past index count, we don't really care about. So that can be whatever. So we could do index count, and we're trying to get the number of, like, points. We want to do the number of points to point is not the correct. There. Okay, so we minus I to get the length, and then 1 because we're adding 1 and they're kind of overlapping. That shouldn't be a problem. And then we minus index count. So let's see if this works. I will be shocked if I get this done first try. So this is where we iterate everything. And then we're going to do grid add. And now I have to find a grid's right here. Plonk that right there so we can access it. Grid add collision grid, and I already forgot what the. Okay, cell X, cell Y. Right, because. Yeah, because we don't set these yet. Those. So the enemies hold on to what their own grid coordinate is. And that only gets set inside of update enemy. Oh, does this work? And we might want to do something different. Yeah, that works. We're really edging the number of columns I have available. I mean, if that's right on 80, I guess it's fine. I don't like that, though. Whatever. This is just a prototype. Although defining variables like this, like, just defining variables just to store some data like this, if I were to theoretically release this program, the compiler will definitely optimize that out. There's no way in hell that that isn't something that would get optimized out. Also, I got Discord open, so if anyone says anything, I might not see it for a second. Here, I'm going to do something real quick. So I don't feel like I'm talking to no one. Here, I've opened up a miniature terminal that just covers up concurrent viewers. So now we can relax. Okay. You know what? It would make more sense. Man, what am I doing? Yeah, I could totally just change enemy's eye to something else. Yeah, now we got our columns. Yay, now we don't go past our column limit. And now we can be a little bit faster here. So, okay, so we're going to want to do... Yeah, yep, we just set that so we can do that like fine. And then we pass in the index and then the enemy. Right? You want a pointer to that, and again, really edging our column width here. Like to live on the edge. So we're adding grids. We're not updating it, but that should give us a decent test on if I fucked up anything. Segmentation fault, should have expected. Okay. I have my memory, my address center has on, so... Oh! Yeah. That would make sense. We don't really need to minus or add... Wait a second. You're right. Are we good? Wait, there's no way. Doesn't make any sense. Wait, shit, am I... Do we not have... Okay, so here's a curious thing. No, we're definitely adding two... Okay, no, this is the old cell. No, this is how it should work. No, this is fine. Okay, so, cell index count. I mean, I should probably debug this harder, but what if I just did that? We're segfaulting somewhere slightly differently, so that's fine by me. Oh yeah, because I had the line. Of course. Okay, so... Okay, let's work this out. Okay, so I gotta assume that we're setting the old value right. But let's check the new value. Okay, you went cell position, cell X, cell Y. Yeah. So that's a new cell position. Yeah. Equation cell T cell, grill cell position. Yep, that makes sense. So yeah, index count is gonna go up. And then, if index count is larger than index size, we gotta make new space. So I add one to index size, and then I reallocate all that data. Cell indices, indexes. Is it indices or indexes? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. One second. So we reallocate. I gotta assume successfully, otherwise that would be null. But we're not hitting null. It would say if we're hitting null. Right memory address. We are doing something wrong here. Index count plus. It would have to be right there. It would have to be right there. Or, hold the phone. Although, I think I'm catching a bug right now. Because if we add, hold up. Okay, so if, hold up, okay. Real quick, I should definitely do this right now while I recognize it. Okay, so if there is, if indexes is null, okay. Oh, my freaking, my precious column size. Although I'm clearly breaking that rule right here. Ugh, what an eyesore. Okay, alright. If... No, let's do that here, and then... If enemy cell indexes... No. If it's not equal, no. Okay. That should catch that, but we still gotta deal with our original problem. Oh man, I should probably do try and debug this. Oh man, I wish I couldn't do it now because I'm in the middle of a stream, but should we actually fully watch that low-level learning on how to debug core files, because I could probably take a peek at the memory address right there, but... Oh, let's run it into GF2 and see what happens. Let's see, just run it until we crash. Why the hell? I hate when it... What the fuck? Why does it work in the debugger? Die. What? What the what? What the hell? Okay. Okay. What? Thanks, debugger. You technically fixed it. Okay. Yep, it's running fine. I don't know what the hell is going on. What did I change? Was the code... Okay, was this... If is null? That must have caught it. Yeah, must have caught it. Cool, okay, so now we have the problem where, unless I'm doing something wrong, index count. So you will notice that, so this right here, this 115, I didn't change anything. Some weird bullshit going on. This right here dumps the collision grid. Man, I should do a system clear at the start of the loop. Is there like a... Is there like a... ability to... Because this is not compatible in between operating systems. This only works on Linux. I wonder if there's a good cross-platform way to... You're doing it again. I hit a key that disabled my display capture. Why is it doing that? Okay. So you'll notice that all these just say 1. That's not the way things should be. In fact, that's... Oh, I'm not updating it. I'm not updating it. Of course I'm not updating it. Although, there should still be multiple... there should still be multiples, because there's no way in hell that on frame 1, there's only 1 in every single, So we get the cell. If enemy indexes does not equal null, because if it's null, we don't need to reorganize anything, because the index hasn't been added yet. Alright, well, let's throw in, now I'm gonna have to pass in the grid. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Let's make it global. Where should I put global variables? Above the functions. This is all just a prototype. I can do this properly better in the future. Grid add. Okay, so. Okay, now we won't have to add a new argument to our thing here. So we can just do grid add grid grid x. I can already tell that my columns are going to be overdone. Gx, gy. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pass in the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass in the index. Or am I? I should. Or do I? Do I have to pass in the index? I don't think so. No grids there? Oh, right. Oh, I'm getting spooky sounds in my apartment. It's spooking me. Let's see. Let's pass in index and then enemy. Oh, right. Dereference that. Cool. Let's see what happens now. Let's see if it breaks. Definitely not working. Not working. In the collision grid print, logic is very simple. Like, it's definitely not there. Okay, so let's figure out what is happening here. So, okay, let's imagine we just started a new loop on 1. So, let's see. So, y and p, we're just getting the enemy cell. I don't believe any of this is wrong. Enemy cell indexes. So, you know what, I might have to, okay, you know what, okay, change of plan. If the index count okay, so this means there's more than 0. You know, I'm gonna want to do greater than 2, because then we're gonna have to actually move some stuff around. Else if enemy cell count is greater than 0. And enemy, so sizzle room. Other monitor. Okay, so if and you're less than 2, greater than 0, less than 2. So that means it's 1. Why am I doing that? I don't have to do all that work. Equals 1. Good boy. It's starting to get cold up where I live, and the heating in my apartment is super noisy. Oh, I feel like I'm in a horror short film. Things go bump in the night. So if enemy cell index count equals 1, then enemy cell equals sorry, enemy cell indexes equals null. And then if it's 0, we don't do anything. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay. Nice. This should be greater than or equal to. Let's make it will be more readable if I just do greater than 1. Actually, nah. 2 is more obvious. I take it back. Immediately change my mind. Okay, set new value. Cell position. So now we're not operating on the enemy. You'll notice I use enemy cell. Up here it's just cell because now we're working on the actual cell that we want to modify, not the previous one. We're setting new data here. Set new value. That's why I added this comment here. Cell position, cell X plus cell Y times collision grid width. This is the cell grid cell position. That's chill. So we're gonna want to. Okay, cell index. Okay, let's say we already have enough space allocated. Cell index count plus, and then we indexes cell index count equals index. So the problem here, let's just, I should probably check that the new changes that I just made actually work. Oh, that's interesting. Going up to 2 now. Here, I wish there was a way, it just shunks this window over onto my other monitor. I wish it didn't do that. That's annoying. A million and one. From address sanitizer. What you gonna do? Okay, so why is it that? You know what? I should do something real quick. I should do something super quick. If cell position and enemy cell position, if these are the same, hold on. I'm just gonna put this right here. If enemy cell position equals cell position, then we're just gonna return. You know what? Might as well be consistent here. What do you mean? That's what my right. Oh no. Yeah. Lost the plot. Okay, if those are equal, then return. Ever since that one line changed how the thing. Oh no, that's interesting. Now why is it doing that? Well, that would certainly be a problem if it's saying that our collision grids. are the same, then that would make sense why it's not doing anything. Am I dumb? 1 second. Grid add. Yeah, that would do it. So we're not even... So we're initializing. Okay. We're initializing. Okay. We're gonna have to do another function. Okay, because we need to add to grid without like checking for previous data. Just like initial set. Let's change this to grid set because I think that's pretty obvious. Collision grid T grid. And I think I'm gonna ooga booga this because down here I pass an enemy just to make things a little bit simpler, but I might... Actually, nah, we could simplify it. Nah, I'll do the same just so we can reuse this function in the other function and then chill. So this is just going to... this is getting confusing. Okay, well. Okay, let's see. We want to go grid cells grid cells equals I should hold on to this. Write my columns. Okay. So that should equal 1. Oh, you're right. Because yeah, I might. Okay, I always forget. Your index count is always going to be like kind of one-off, so you're always going to want to add after the fact. Or not in that case. That should still be 0, so... Yeah, we're going to want to add index count afterwards. Okay. So, indexes... Oh, right. That's going to be null, ain't it? Gonna be null. It's gonna be null. So that should be kosher. Now, down here, when we do the first initialization, let's see what happens. That's more promising. I see 3s in there. I see 4s in there. Okay. So this is better. This is faux show better. Okay, yeah. I don't see any 5s in there. Oh, I see a 5. I see a 6. Looks like it's working to me. So grid set works great. Am I overcomplicating things? I might be. So our fundamental problem is in grid add. It thinks that the previous and the next cell are different. So that shouldn't be the case. I believe I'm doing things incorrectly somewhere. So let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. No, we set the old one right because I want the old one and not the new one. Yeah. God damn it. You're so right. That's so obvious. Because I gotta do anything. Alright. Okay. It may be completely not obvious what I'm ranting about. Basically, I'm going to have to pass in the index. I'm going to have to pass in the index. What you gonna do? Index, enemy, I can just yoink these. So that's the new one, working on the old one. That should fix our problem. Enemy 2, oh right. Let's see, a few arguments. Top data. Yep. Love my errors. Telling me what to do so I don't have to think about it. That was like too much trouble. Just saved if I did it the dumb way. Except I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Attempting free on address, which is not malloc. What the hell are you talking about? 143. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Realloc? So it says that it's null. If it's null. Well, I thought that if you realloc to null, it would just go ahead and do it. Right? Okay, so it's trying to, excuse me. You just gotta see my whole disk layout. I really thought if you passed null into that, it would be fine. Alright, well shit. If so, how you been? That must be a new part of the standard library. Because I could have sworn I used to be able to pass in null to realloc and it would just go ahead and realloc it. Man, what am I going to do about this? Although specifically here, it's saying that it's accessing an address that hasn't been malloced yet. So, oh boy, I'm fucking. You know how it is. What am I gonna do about that? If it's null, allocate space. No. Oh. There's no way. Oh my god. Why? That doesn't make any damn sense. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Do it manually. Why? Okay, so why is that a random address? I don't understand, man. Is it getting too late? I don't know what's going on. Might have to put this to bed. I've already been programming for a while. Just wanted to hop on here and chill out for a little bit. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't really know what's going on. It's late. Oh well. Let's see. No one watches stream, so if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD, thanks for checking it out. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you when I see you. Toodles.